Hello. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are live on Arrakis. Yeah, we're live on Twitch and on YouTube, so you got the higher bitrate, picture quality over on YouTube, and all the usual stuff over on Twitch. So at the moment, I'm just quickly social mediaing. Update this. There we go. And one there. Go. And then of course blue sky. Right, I think that's all of them. Did I miss any? Possibly, not sure. Right, okay, I think we're up and running. Let's go to the live screen. What's this? I don't know. Some campaign thing. New emote. Should be there. Is that it? No, it doesn't seem to have taken for some reason. Ah, there it is. Not a cult. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Right, okay, so, yeah, and if you... There you go. It's the new one. So, yeah. Right, so, wasn't a patch, just suddenly started this afternoon. Cannons going off everywhere. He said, as suddenly there aren't any. They stopped. They were... Okay, that's weird. Yeah, so there's chone ships being shot out of the sky, so you can go raid the ship as you would normally. So, you know, you go in, cut a ray at the ready. You have to cut through about 3 doors, I think, thereabouts. And then you get these items, chone cargo, and you can buy swatches for them. So that's something that reskins a weapon. So nothing actual, you know, so not like a new weapon, but something that covers it or whatever. I've just been going to the turrets, find it slightly faster, provided the chest it hasn't just been looted. The guns seem to have fallen silent. They were making an absolute racket earlier on. To the point where it was kind of distracting, you know. You can see these trails everywhere. So we're trying to find one. Anyway, I've got a day off today. Not in work till 5 tomorrow, so beer o'clock, everyone. You're very good health. Could be. There's 3 new quests. I think I got a screenshot of them when I grabbed them. Give me a second. Yeah, so there's a new vendor. Oh my god, how big a screenshot. So yeah, you got the new Chome Merchant. So you had 3 different ones. Anyone you need killed, what's the source of your problems? There was one other when I got this screenshot. And then you get these 3. Retrieve, sabotage, and make them pay. So yeah, pretty interesting. Sabotage I can show you shortly. You just need a cut array. A basic bog. Don't use your tall, don't use your kinds, just a, generic, improvised cutter will do. You're just cutting in and that sounded like one running there. Not seeing it. There was one here earlier on. Ah, I just saw one go in there. But everyone's diving into it at the minute, I think. But the chests don't follow the same kind of rules as the usual PvE chests. So, you find a chest and everybody can loot from it. Ah, this one did. Yeah, so to actually sabotage, get your cut array out. Usual sort of thing. Interact. She's gonna blow! Yeah, like so. You have to do so many of them to complete the quest. Yada yada yada. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's no kind of marker for them or anything, so there's one there. You see the gun? Let's go and get a few more, I think. So I'm not going to bother disabling them because someone else might be trying to do that quest. Or that contract. So I'm going to leave them. Sometimes there's mods here, sometimes they've recently been killed, so they're not there. You get a few green loots as well that you normally only get from PvP locations. This one is a gnat's hair outside the PvP zone in here. Like, literally a gnat's hair out. There's another guy right there. He is. And then the other quest which makes them pay is just kill 25 Carib, which you're probably doing anyway for the Landstrad. So you don't get any spectacular, but you do get these Chome items, and they're the only items the new Chome vendor accepts as any kind of payment for the new skin. So I've got one for the sword, that's what I've got so far. Any more anywhere? No, there's you. So bring some fuel cells if you're flying around, because a lot of point-to-point flying. And they seem to be pretty much all over northern Hagar. I haven't checked out southern Hagar, haven't checked out the deep desert to see if they're there as well.
Sector ready. Alarm
We got time.
Enemy sighted.
Oh. What the? How did I miss? It's only 25 to get the rifle swap. Oh, I'm enclosed while I'm here. Really? No, I think I'm just, unsheltered. I'm enclosed because I'm in a room. Apparently the rockets don't actually hit you, which is good, because I can tell you firsthand, getting hit by rockets, not fun. And some of them seem to have spawned inside geometry, I think. Unless there actually is one. No, I think that's in that rock.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
We're okay, we're down here. Brazil, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. Where is this storm? Oh, it is pretty close. I'm sure it is going to hit us. Oh, yeah, yeah, just about.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah, we're good. We're down here in the rift. So when you check, you're enclosed mostly or sheltered all the way around in the rift. Mathematica, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I think we're good to fly north. Yeah, we're fine. The Dune journey going. Loving it still. Still having a great time.
Shields up.
New event running at the moment. Hence all these rockets firing off everywhere. Don't worry, they can't actually hit the players, as far as I know. Gunters, good evening. The ship's a bit risky with the two layers. Well, I had one, it was 3 bloody layers, and then I got to the chest. So I did the outside door, then I had to do the U, and the line, and then there was another door inside, which was just a straight line, and then you got the chest, but you only got one chome thing. I know there's like, at the other side you can get another chest, but I was like, I'm on sand, let's go. So I've just been hitting the cannons because they're all on safe ground. So no real risk as long as you can handle Kareet mobs, which are just, you know, body fodder for my death stills at this point in the game. Right, so we're going to be going... You can see I've cleared a lot of deep desert. Skill 18. Do you want to join the party of gear? Yes. So we want E3. C3 I've not flown through, apparently. No, it's right in the middle of D3. Okay. I was going around scanning for XP. Who's actually on? I've not even checked. Me, Spluggy, Gear, and an Axiom. War there in... Oh, space is logged off. Makes sense. Yeah, you can get the loot from the chest. There's always a chest right by any one of the cannons. There's my little DD base down there. Nothing special. Function over form, that one. Odd question. If someone has a London accent, can they say they have an accent from England? Or do most use British accent? The accent is usually referred to by the region it's from. There's a lot of them in the UK. So you move 40 miles, 60 miles north, south, east or west, and the accent can change quite drastically. So... yeah, I mean, some people will say English, some people wouldn't say British or English. They'd say, I've got a London accent, is what they'd say. I used to live in London and I picked up the accent while I was there, but it drops because I'm back in Wales now. But whenever I talk to someone from there, I can't help it. I just fall back into the accent. That's why when I'm talking to Space Quest, I'm like, all right, mate. I just fall straight back into it, you know? But I'm kind of the same if I go anywhere. My wife has a Lancashire accent. And it was quite mild at first. But... she got a job like about 8 years ago, and I think 3 years into it, they got a new management team in, and it turned out the new management team were a couple of people from the same village that she grew up in, although, you know, a few years older or whatever. What's my original accent? Accent. My original accent is a North Walian accent, but my parents didn't really. My father was quite well spoken, so he sort of had a mid Cheshire accent, which is not quite received pronunciation, but it's enunciated like a newsreader. London is a Cockney accent. Yeah, even different areas in London have different accents. If you live there, you can kind of tell. You know? Because if you move further east in London, out to sort of Essex and the like, it's similar. But it's a little bit different. It sounds like there's like a questioning tone to everything they say. Am I bothered? You know, they're like that. I'm like, what am I, your mum? They're kind of like that. And then in middle of London, all right, mate, nah, you're all right. It's lower, it's more back of the throat, guttural. Can I tell the difference? 100% I can tell the difference. I mean, to a non-Brit, it might be a lot more difficult to tell, but to someone British, and especially someone that's lived in London, yeah, you can absolutely tell. Especially with the job now, I take calls from all over the British Isles, so that includes the Channel Isles, which are closest to France than they are to here. No one there sounds French, though. They generally sound quite sort of Middle English. And then even in Birmingham, you've got different kind of like accents in the, you know, Birmingham and the various, you know, like if you get out in the sticks, you know, like the more villagey places around, the accent becomes quite strong. Like I had cousins from Tamworth that had grown up there. Their accents have all changed because they've lived all over now. But originally, you know, they come in and they see a big, you know, like factory with a big chimney on it. They go, oh, look at that chimney. It's beautiful, you know, that all these, you know, slight differences. And yet we're all speaking the same language, you know. Although I suppose it could be confusing to a non-British person. It's like American accents. Like a lot of people struggle to know if someone's Canadian or American from Europe. I can't really tell the difference.
Identify yourself, Doc. Come
Guys are way tougher than anything you're going to meet in some creepy crap going on in there. Are you playing with hard difficulty? There isn't such a setting in the game. Why didn't that? Yeah, it's not a single player game. You don't get to pick the difficulty. The difficulty is entirely based on what the hell you're fighting and where. So we're in the deep desert, and quite far out in the deep desert, so everything's quite difficult. Versus things in easier areas. Yeah, it's not a single player game. You don't get to set the difficulty. The mob and the area you are in. A bit like AO. So if you go to Inferno and start fighting mobs there, yeah, they're tougher than the leets in the backyard. You know, that's how it is. So yeah, there's no slider for difficulty, unfortunately. Yeah, because otherwise everyone would come out to the toughest dungeons with the best loot and set it on easy mode, wouldn't they? That would be how that would go. Doesn't always land. Sometimes it grabs the wall and not the opponent. That should auto feed from any you have in your inventory, surely. intelli, which I can't actually benefit from. I'm at max intelligence.
Who goes there?
Get the gun. Get it. Reloading.
On top of both of us now.
Let's go.
Ah, got 2 melee. Pain in the arse. You keep cutting off your slow attack. No, run away. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake! Fucking move, you spaz!
Incoming.
Heal. Better. Yeah, they said they changed some of the things to do with dodge and parry, and it feels like they made it better for the mobs. Oh, for fuck. Yeah, Shigawai is missing so much. Yeah, it's missing like 10 times as much as normal. I mean, there's always a chance it will miss, but at the moment it feels like it's missing way more than it normally does. Ugh, fluff. Where's the... There's a ring somewhere. What level am I at? 190 out of 200. But it's your gear and your perk setup and all the rest of it that actually makes the difference, rather than pure level. I mean, pure level helps because you've got the, you know, skill points to spend. Oh, you lot down there. Oh, I am an idiot. I was looking right at it earlier on and I totally missed it just now. Usual? Yeah, okay. Yeah, some of the drops this week are kind of disappointing. Nah, not right. Yeah, I really want to spend all that on a titanium bike boost. Don't think so. F3 has the cave loot this week. F3. Oh, right. I found an identical cave, like, you know, the little ladders by the door. I can't remember exactly where. But it didn't have a chest at that. It just had like a regular chest, that is. What am I? Why can't I get down there? I missed something somewhere. I'm an idiot. Missed another ring. There's usually a couple of rando chests down there. You know what? It's only standard. What's it loot though? F3 cave is a nice distill. Second band on the other side. Here, I'm looking. generally don't bother going all the way into PvP for a chest, because when you get there, someone's already looted it. You know. Actual Ellie subscribed. They've subscribed for 3 months. Thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated, and thank you very much. Actually got to pay 5k in taxes. This game is so immersive. Is your base not set to associate for me? Because if it is, I can pay it every week. But I can't if I'm not associate. It's a bit weird, I know. It's the way the game works. So if I can't see your game on the map, when I go there, I can't go and pay it for you. And because I think I play a few more hours a week than maybe you do, it's easier for me to pay the bills for everybody. I paid all the taxes that were visible to me for everybody this week. But I couldn't see yours. Not sure. Game's gonna game. Right, okay. D7, alright. As if I'm a bloody way out. This is one of these caves that you end up going round in a circle in. Cave, dungeon, testing station, whatever it is. No, we came in there. I haven't flown to the city yet. Well, you go to the city to pay the taxes. That's where the tax office is. If you haven't got you've got an ornithopter. We gave you one, didn't we? I waited 15 minutes for the cave chest to respawn. Got my 5th Shaddam's bladder. Oh, yeah. Is that the big blood bag? If I'm remembering it right. Okay, so the other one... there, but be a bit careful when you get to 7, because there's a Landstrat thing in the way. Yeah, so you can fly out via the world map and go there yourself. You don't have to pay an NPC to take you. Because I have heard of someone that didn't have an ornithopter, so they paid an NPC to fly him there. That's 2.5k. Paid their taxes, they were down to 1k. Went back to the taxi service to get back to Hagar and didn't have enough money for the flight home. So they had to either terminate themselves to get back to Hagar, or borrow the money off someone, or sell everything they were wearing. So they self-terminate, which honestly is probably the smartest thing to do. That's the Baron's blood bag. The bladder is a still suit with very good armour. Ah, right. And 1.5 litre catch pocket. That's pretty good then. The way things are named in the game is, you know, kind of lore friendly, and I love that. That's what I want. But also, yeah, what does that actually mean or do? You know, it's slightly like one of those, isn't it? I surveyed so much of the DD till I hit 190. Just going around with the Survey Pro, 100 each time. And you can do it every week, which is kind of cool. versus, you know, getting 2 or 3 XP per mob you kill in Hagar. It's like, yeah, this is a bit better. So I'm now a third of the way to 191. So we've got to worry about, just want to go slightly north of that, just in case. Small or a big? Medium. It's just a small. Yeah, there's the control point down there. See that white ring? Like a snow globe almost. Night is so pretty. Yeah, it is. I wish we could get these graphics for AO. I really do. Titanium, titanium everywhere, as it should be. Just grabbing a quick beer, as I do. Got my stamina perk equipped, haven't I? Yeah.
They're here!
Gotcha. We got a rando one floating around somewhere.
I've got your back!
Recover. There we go. See you. See you. Doing slightly better this time. You would see, yeah, I don't know, unless there's some kind of wacky races kind of deal going on. With his thingy. Stamina.
Kill them all. Interloper.
Blades are great, but trying to keep your stamina up so hard. Heal up gear.
Kill them all. It's mine. Shields up. We've got it now.
Where the hell is everybody else? Shit, guys, where are you?
They found them.
Fuck. Is it D7? Okay. Got myself into a corner with a serious amount of mobs there. Where the hell has it spawned me? Right here. Oh. Yeah, that was my own fault. I did that to myself. Oh shit. I did not know he was on me. The thing been looking down the scope. Fucking hell.
Bam! Empty!
Fucking missed twice! Oh, some shit in this game.
Enemy sight!
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Not playing well tonight. Can't seem to get sort of a smooth thing, you know?
Identify us. There's someone here.
How? I can't get a shot to land it. So what's wrong with me? Finally. Normally these are really easy to shoot.
Sector weather
Like
alert.
that.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
I missed the fire. No, why are you making me stop walking, you stupid bloody game? No, I want to jump out of the effing way of that stupid mob. Not. It keeps trying to turn you around to fight them. The soft lock is fucking. Give us the option to turn that shit off. Seriously, it's awful. I hate it.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Softlock gets me killed so many times. Because you're trying to go one way and it's like someone's grabbed hold of your mouse and they're turning you around. It's like, oh my god, don't do that. Give the players the option to turn softlock off completely so they never have to endure it again. Swear to God. It's like the worst thing in this game. Especially in busy combat like that. We'll just break all this crap down. Oh, hang on. Table soft step. Okay. How to lose expensive
Sector
boots
weather alert.
while
A large sandstorm is
using a
approaching.
compactor. Fill up on that, or is it? Yeah, it does. These chests actually refresh with each wave, which is kind of useful. All things considered. Yeah, softlock. I'm going that way. My mouse is going, no, you're going that way. No. Oh, it's like someone leaning over your shoulder, grabbing your mouse and pulling it in a different direction. You just... Oh. Horrible, horrible, horrible mechanic. Give us the choice to turn it off. Please. Please, dev team. We do not want it. Those that do, fine, they can keep it on. Everybody else,
Sector weather
yeet
alert.
that
A
thing
large
out of there.
sandstorm is approaching.
I sure as hell don't want it. We all trying to find the way back out. Oh yeah, I dropped that. Wait. This is the door we entered. Where's the way out? Am I stupid? No, this is where the ring and the chest and everything else is. Nothing left in there. And different ring to get out of here. Am I an idiot? I didn't see a door that prevented me from leaving.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I've done this dungeon layout before and I still couldn't figure it out. No one collects those. I do. I will never run out of them at this point. We've got so many.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
How close is it? Yeah, it's probably out in where I've not scanned. Ooh. An Axis base, okay. So this is the melee swatch you get from the Chome guy. So that's that. Versus... let's just do none. See, that looks like a rapier. But like, you know, old school rapier. Whereas the Chome
Sector
variant
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
looks more Dune Blade from like Villeneuve's movie. I keep thinking that sandstorm warning is for me. Your instincts serve you well. Yeah, who the hell would... well, I mean, you could put the Mark 6 booster on a Mark 1 bike if you wanted to. Someone might do that to you know, you see people do the Dune buggy races or Dune sandbike races across the deep desert, which I, you know, if that's what you want to do, you know. I mean, how much boost does it give? We can tell now. Let's drop stats. So, boost rating 10, extra heat 75, extra large air intake for better performance during cool evenings. So, it only works at night. Only gives you a benefit at night. It helps through very little during the superheated air of the day. Standard gear amongst Dune men who prefer to work by night. Yeah, but who go once you've got an ornithopter, who the hell drives anywhere except a buggy to go mining in? Did I pick up any spicy food? As in, you know, spice food. What five? Any of these in better condition than mine? No. Quite often I've come out here and gone, oh actually, yeah, that shield's in better shape than mine is. Where's this effing storm? It's right above us apparently. Oh yeah, there it is. Titanium. So we'll start tripping balls in a minute after using the spice vision. So I've not been to Annex's base all the way out there. There's quite a few of them actually looking around. Whose is that one then? Oh, you're looking at the same thing there. That's Annex's. There's one that way west. Happy Rebel, that's got to be Ian Moore. Anyway. So I've still got the spice vision effect going on. Yeah, if I was going to enter one of them wacky races, Dune, the deep desert bike runs are just, you know, everyone knows they're going to die. They just go just for the hell of going and just, you know, and I totally get that. And they go off with, like, I've seen them, nearly all of them are, like, naked, not even a basic still suit, nothing. Just them, the bike, maybe a couple of fuel cells, and off they go. Yeah, the after effects of popping the spice thing is, yeah. Hopefully I've got some spice food, otherwise you'll get the hallucinations there. Wild. Some of them are really wild. A 300-foot high burning giraffe on fire just walking past. I mean, you're like, what the? Yeah, okay, we're tripping balls, you know. Spice worm poop? Not exactly. No. It is explained. The sand trout, which are kind of the... It's more, you know, like fish, when they have eggs, they have thousands of them, yeah? So with worms, it's kind of similar. So it starts with sand trout. The sand trout hate water. Water is painful to them, right? So they cluster around bodies of water to isolate them. Now, that pressure builds up, and as the pressure gets so high, you start seeing the bubbling on the surface. If you've ever seen that, if you play long enough, you will. And then it just can't take the pressure anymore. It all blows, right? It all blows. And the result of whatever secretion the sandworm used to isolate water, that's what the spice actually is. It's very weird. It's very 60s, experimented with LSD, Frank Herbert idea, you know? Yeah, it's like, ooh. Yeah, it's like a secretion they make, but not for breeding, not for pooping, but to isolate water. Because the reason Arrakis is a desert planet is the introduction of the sand trout. But after the explosion, if there's any surviving sand trout there, because of that event, they metamorphise into the sandworm. And over time get bigger and bigger and bigger and mature and get bigger, you know, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, the whole thing is like... Yeah, I mean, it's nuts. The stuff Frank Herbert wrote was just like, what? What the hell are you? Yeah, I think whatever sandstorm was here. I'm guessing gears coming in over here. Yeah, you're fine. So the other thing we were working towards was getting the gun chome skin. I just want to see what that's like. But before we do that, I'm going to offload. Might go south and see if there's any there. I don't think so though, because the Kiribi, whatever they are, I think they're too high level for South Hagar, so they wouldn't spawn them there. Which one swallowed my credits? Ammo. That was you. Okay. It's got 19. I need 6 more. So with this, they do have some armor value, but they don't mention much. Found abandoned throughout the former territories of the Fremen. These unique boots are made of strange type of soft leather. Each step in the boots seems to melt into the stand. Yeah, so lower worm aggro, but okay, yeah, so worm threat minus 45%. Okay. Now, I did have somewhere in a chest actual basic soft step boots. I'm just curious if there's a mitigation difference or just armor and whatnot difference. In which case, you just keep making the regular ones out of iron because, you know, it's no big deal to farm stuff made of iron. There were like a pale blue boots. Nope, not seeing them. I know I kept them. I don't know what I did with them. But, you know, that's a whole other story. No, not them. Yeah, there you go. Worm threat minus 45%. Worm threat minus 45%. They're kind of equal on that score. Except armor value for those, 146. Armor value for these, 47. So massively more armor, but why would you wear them for fighting, you know? Yeah, the whole thing of what is spice is just complete and utterly batty. What's going on in chat? It's okay. Don't forget to pick up your Shaddam's bladder, guys. Pick up, yeah, because no one's guarding the chest for themselves. Make a bladder from the dude inside, empty and sterilize it, then wear it. Yeah. Of course we're going out there on a live stream into a PvP area because everyone does that, right? That's totally safe. There's no such thing as stream sniping or anything like that. Yeah, that never happens. Yeah. How about no? Right, I'm getting a beer. Yeah, the whole what the hell is spice is just bonkers. Do I have food with spice in it? Not in there. Do have rather a lot of titanium. Plastinium, rather. Did that have the wayfinder? Yeah, you see, decent enough helmet. Extra scanner range and whatnot. I think I got 2 of them, so I might sell one. So I'll take that with me. Yeah, these I'll just throw on the market, I think. Because I just don't feel they're something I would actually use. Somewhere nearby, someone's got the rocket launcher thingamy that's attacking the Chome ships. Have I kept no spice food at all anywhere in the base? That sounds like the kind of daft thing I would do. Oh yeah, there we go. Looks kind of full to me. Can I carry on eating it? Spice gain. Oh, it is low for those. So that bar, that's full, isn't it, right? I don't need any more? Or have I got to satisfy the other bar? That must be it, because I can't actually eat anymore. Yeah, I'm saturated. Okay, so my spice levels are all the way back up. But you need quite a bit of that stuff to do it. I'd say the idea behind Rubicar with Notum and all was, yo, let's make let's make DUNE but not get sued. Seems more like elf. No. Hey, don't forget. I'm pretty sure there's probably some old video from late 90s of one of the devs talking about DUNE and someone saying, oh, so is Notum like spice in DUNE? I'm sure I remember an interview like that. And the dev was like, oh, yeah, you could see it that way, but it's a totally different thing. That it's nanobots, it's not chemicals, and you know, like, it's Godzilla. No, this is a different monster that looks like Godzilla. You know, it's that meme from Austin Powers movie. It really is. Right, so let's go and see. I mean, yeah, look at my compass now. Base. They're like everywhere. I don't know if there is an option to turn that off. Gameplay, equip lock, Spencer lock. Please give us lock mob off. I hate it. Field of view, unlimited, dynamic HUD. Use hardware cursor. Oh, hell yes. Show chat bubble, show voice indicator. Graphics. I think this is purely graphics. Controls, no. Keybinds, that's whatever. Toggle ads. Swap aim down sights from a hole to a toggle. Oh, ADS, not ads. Okay. Toggle, but no. Camera shakes. Turns the brief camera movements on or off in fights when receiving fall damage and other... Yeah, okay. It's not bothered me. Gamma, motion blur. Fuck off. No one likes it. Subtitles useful. Previous font size is fine. There doesn't seem to be a setting to turn off friendly player bases on my compass. That's something that they probably would add eventually. They just haven't done it yet. Spice feels on the fantasy and sci-fi. Well, it's kind of... Well, science fiction is a form of fantasy, isn't it? But science fiction holds a mirror up to society. Always has. Hopefully always will. Go Arakeen. Got Arakeen. See what the price is going for a Wayfinder. Kind of curious to know. Yeah, there's a lot of line of sight with this event patch or whatever. Yeah, the doors are like the deep desert dungeons, you know, like you, line at the top. That was my experience. Space has done a few of them as well, but he's not on tonight. He was on earlier today, but I think he was just skiving at work, which is fine because he is the boss. It's his own business and he's in the office, so if he can make he said he did 16k spice sand from the deep desert from a medium blow while he was in work. How the fuck he did that, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Oh, no. I mean, I'm not my own boss. I work for a pretty large corporation. So yeah, there's no way I would even try and do that. But if you're the boss, you know, you've got to remember, obviously people rely on you for their living, so you've got to do your job of being the boss and running the business, etc. But if he can find the time in between, well, good for him. How he did it though, balls of steel. Yeah, he's going to change his name to Spice Quest instead of Space Quest. I mean, it would make sense. Yeah, this is the new Chome guy.
I see you've returned. I see you've already completed all your available well, I will do my utmost to give you answers. As you will. What would you like to discuss?
Yeah, so all you can buy off him is with the Chome chests. He doesn't accept any other currency. Okay, sell. No one's selling them. Okay. Trebor soft step boots. No one's selling them. Wayfinder helm. Wow. That's the average price? Hang on then. Well, what's the whatever price? Hang on then. Yeah. Wayfinder helm. 130,000. Wayfinder. No, you see, these are not the same thing. That's a 70k item. The others. Wayfinder 145, 145, 100. Why is this in the? Yeah, they introduced search, but so the cheapest actual Wayfinder is 130. So let's go and have a look. He wants me to try for 140. I'm gonna 120 list for a day. Item cannot be listed for sale. Yeah, that's why they're no drop. Hate this week already. Anyways, I'm off. Oh, my typing. Leave that on the market, see what happens. Right, back to farming. I want to get the Chome rifle at least. Even if it's rubbish, I just want to see what it looks like. Excuse me. I think it's 25 for the rifle. So I need like 6 more. Right, where are the kabooms coming from? Is the way I've been doing it. If there's any ships on the ground, I could go and have a look. Oh, there's one. One lower down, maybe? Thing is, everyone's farming them, so the chest might be empty. No, we got him. One just over there, okay. And they're all Kiram or whatever they are. So, there's a Landstrad for killing Kiram, so that's filling up as well. I could disable them completely, but it only takes 2 minutes. They respawn, but other people want to do it. Hey, you're done. Yeah, you literally just go to that, scan it, and disable it. Oh, not on that one. Someone probably took that one. $21, 4 more. Yeah, so you scan it, but it's you've got to be dead on to scan and cut. You've got to be right in front of it for it to work. I'm not going to bother because someone might be trying to get that contract done, so I'll just leave it there so they can do it. So you have to disable X amount. Oh, am I out? Oh, I've used all my fuel. Okay, be careful. So that one, that one, that one. Seeing any there. There's one of the new ships. It's just dropped. What's that landed on? You want drum sand? If so, we ain't going. So there's a thick end at the back. Just make sure we're not on drum sand. Okay. That's 1 out of 3. Maybe should have lifted off before trying the second door. So you get 2 from one of these, but you've got the... Fucking hell, here comes Jeff! Kind of risk as well. That's why I've been going for the turrets. They tend to be on solid ground. Jeff's probably going to eat that now. He just ate one. Wasn't the one we were on, but he ate something. Yep. There she rips. Bye-bye, ship. So you can do it that way, okay, or you can keep visiting the gun emplacements, which are on solid ground and don't have worm aggro. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's a little bit easier to do it the other way. Are any down south? I don't think there will be. Oh, there's one there. Yeah, the other way is fight a couple of Carib. Without the danger of the worm, and then, you know, loot them that way. So, up to you how you want to do it. You'll get 2 from a down ship, and that's about it. Turrets inside. Yeah, angry rocks. A few of the turrets seem to have spawned within the inside of geometry, so are unaccessible or inaccessible, whichever it is. You know, so... None near here. Oh, there's one all the way up there. Okay. down there near the rats. Are they in the rats? Just out of them? I think maybe just out of them.
Who's that?
Who
Got
goes
them.
there?
Finish that up.
Someone's already had them and left everything else. Fair enough. $25, we can get the gun one. So let's go and have a look at that. Nearest way out. Probably east, actually. Yeah, so if you're a dev team with a lot of future stuff planned, you're going to start with something quite small and not massive, just to make sure you can introduce a short-term event without breaking the entire game. Chat engine. You know what? I can touch type at 160 words a minute at work, but then my brain is in a completely different place when I'm at work than when I'm doing this. So, back in a minute. Yeah, like 0 beer at work. I could not do my job after 1 drink. I'd just be... Nope. Yeah, it can be stressful, depending on your personal psychology, etc. You got to remember, right? Someone's house burns down. Fire brigade come, the police come, ambulances come. They put the fire out. They save everybody they can, and then the police say, "Oh well, you know, phone your insurance company." And then if no one's injured, they're not taken into hospital or whatever. You know, thank God, the pets survived and everything else. So you phone your insurer and say, "My house just burned down. We got no water, no electric. The place is soaking wet. Everything's wrecked. We can't do anything. There's no plumbing. There's no nothing. I need to report what happened. And I also would like a hotel, please." Yada, yada, yada. And I'm one of the people that I work with. I'm one of those people that you speak to in those situations. So my focus is like 1,000,000% just be helpful. Because we're not there to take calls. That's a misconception. No, we are there to help people when they really do need that help. We are empathetic. We understand how horrible it is. I've been on the phone hundreds and hundreds of times where I've gone, if you need a minute, it's okay, because they're sobbing, and that is emotionally draining and quite difficult to do as a job. But the satisfaction knowing that you've helped them, you've got them somewhere nice and comfortable, and that that person's going to be okay in the short term, and then another team pick them up from that, the loss adjuster. I'm on the phone to them saying, this is what's happened. I've got them into this hotel. They've got bed, board, food,
returned.
Room, everything else. The kids are okay. This is okay. Tech rifle. Yeah, I'm a rifle guy. There you go. There's my 25 for the rifle. Okay. So, customization. Okay, let's see. Sufa's best. We're going to do the Chome Tech Rifle. Can I not? Oh, I can't see myself with the weapon equipped till I leave, can I? Oh, God. Let's do the same with the Regis. I'm going to make it blue, because I like blue. And I'll do the same with Sufas. Yeah, blues are one of my favourite colours. See if it's sold. See if it's sold. They're already... Are they? Wait, what? Did I sell? No. I was about to say sell. My orders. Sell, buy. Wayfinder helm. Wait, completed. Cope. It expired. Okay, let's relist. Wants me to sell it for 1,000. I don't think so. Okay, let's have a look. Weapons. Really? Cope. And why are you showing me this shit? Are you saying none are for sale? What kind of... It's Destructor? No. So are there no copes for sale? Why would I buy 500 ore? That's like 2 minutes work. Now. 500 at 1,000 each. Pfft. No. Range weapons. Unique schematics. Let's have a look. Big price. Black market lasgun. You're joking. Alex pick. You might... Well, you'd probably get that for it, but... Poison mist. Are you having a laugh for 50,000? It's worth maybe 1,000. If that. Yeah, there you go. Now we're getting a bit more real. 50,000 for that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they got 950, 900. Yeah, there you go. Maybe 1,000. No, lower. So, does this mean there's no copes there? How could you even have 2 million money? Oh, really easy. Really easy. I was over 1 million end of last week. Yeah, if you do the Landstrad, you know, 10k, 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 10k. You do all that plus the money you get from chests, and then you sell a bit of stuff on here. Yeah, you can easily get... I got 300k in one day, because on the Landstrad a new one came up and it was deliver advanced servox, and I had like 6,000-7,000 of them. So I maxed out the Landstrad thing and then literally took half of whatever was left and sold it at 500 per, and then dropped it down to 100 per when everyone else cottoned on what was happening, and I still walked away with like 300k. It was pretty awesome. Kill deserters. Apparently I've already done 2,000. I don't know where I did that. For House Verota. So I'd get 10k there, and I don't remember trying to do it. None for that. None for that. Metelli want... Oh, deliver a scout ornithopter. I don't think so. Anyone want something simple and easy to make, like a sandbike? Oh, there you go. So... Right, 363 per sandbike. Sandbikes are copper. Super duper easy to make. So 14,000 divided by 363 plus I think we've got like 20%. Yeah, so you could completely max that out for 30 bikes. Which I'm not going to do, but, you know. Regis Mauler pistol, 1,500 each to finish that one off. Kill sandflies, 23 per, so I've killed one, so instead of 23... I got 28 for it, because if your side, so whichever house you pick, if your side loses the Landstrad, okay, the following week you get a percentage bonus, and that bonus increases every week following that. Which is why it's usually, on this particular server, it seems to be Atreides, Harco. Atreides, Harco. Every time. So, yeah. Deliver med kit. So you did a bunch of those just to get this syndicate chest piece, so I've got a spare. Opify gem. I haven't got many. They're from... You get a lot of those if you scan open sand. Sometimes you see a little thing comes up in the middle of the sand. If you run right to it and use your compactor, there's buried treasure, and that's usually where you get it. That and downed... regular down ships, not the new ones. Deliver spice melange. Nope. There's not enough on there that's worth that. 6 melange just to get... So for 14,000... Oh my god, no way. Yeah, it is. It's a good... Yeah, it means eventually, even if you're... If you were one guy who was Harco on a server, right? Eventually you'd win. You wouldn't win often, but you'd win, you know? Yeah, but look at it, look at it. So for this, kill sandflies. Now, if you can, there's one for scavengers, which is Hagar Basin South, Kirab. I've done 2,000, and I've killed them while I've been farming the new stuff. Hi, T.O. Derry, welcome to the stream. There's a new event thingamy, so if you log in, there's loads of cannons going off. Don't panic. It's a mini event. I think maybe runs till the 10th. So if I want to make... If that was for 10k, I would make 2 bikes and deliver them. Deliver Regis Mauler pistol. Regis are a bit high level mats to turn in. We got any slavers? Slavers are fast. Does any of them want slavers? Yeah, see, I did 11,000 there. Because deliver Holtzman Shield Mark 3. Mark 3 only needs steel and a couple of bits. That's it. So, yeah, easy peasy to at this level and this far into the game, those are easy to make. Like, I'll show you. So, I've got 11,862. So, if I make 3 more and deliver them and then turn them in, I will get the heavy armor swatch. Deserters, I'm not sure where I was killing them. But I've apparently got 10k. House Varota. Where is House Varota? Okay, let's find out. So, quick Google. Dune Awakening, Landstrad houses, IGN. Open their page. Ignore the ads. Ignore everything else. How is it spelled? Varota. Oh, look, they're here. Where are they? House Varota is in... Yep, it's the singy lady. So, yeah, here's how to make 10k. Apparently killing those things, which I don't really remember doing.
Yes, yes, it is I. House Varota never...
There you go, 10k. It's that easy, guys. I mean, even with a pretty massive base, like you've extended it upwards a couple of times, outwards a couple of times, you would still have plenty of money available to you just by looking at the Landstrad. So like here, kill Hark troops, that's going to take a bit longer because there's not that many of them that are killable, but yeah. Steel ingot, you get 2 points. So I need to make 300 ingots to get 10,000 Solari. I don't think that's worth it. Kill Carib. You see, I've been killing them because the Kairab, the Carib, are the guys with the turrets, and I've been killing the turrets just so I can get the new thing that's come in. You need a massive base. If you want to build the bigger manufacturing things, yes, you do, because they are physically huge. I'll show you. I'll go to the guild base. Do you know you need 4 stories high just to have enough height to build a large spice refiner? That spice refiner is 5 times more efficient per spice sand that you add to it for the return of spice melange you get out of it. So there is a logic there. There is a logic. The reason people's bases get bigger is 2 reasons. 1, they like building. They like the building mechanics. They like enjoying that. And number 2, yeah, but where's your power going to go to run it? You're going to need a bigger base for the power. And then you're going to need a lot of water, so you're going to need water extractors, you're going to need this, you're going to need that. I'll show you how it looks. Let me go to the guild base. This is my challenge. Well, you know, it's a good challenge, but you couldn't place everything. So I'm going to ignore the everything else that's going on here where I've just come in. And just show you the guild base. Oh shit, I'm low on fuel. I might have to steal some fuel from the guild base to get home. What are those? That's the ongoing IT O'Derry. There's an event. Oh yeah, let's check out my rifle. Oh, let me look at it. Stop moving around. I want to see the bloody rifle. Oh. Why can't I do it with that? Oh, you fucking white. I want to turn it round and see it. Why will you not do that? Oh my god. This game needs photo mode. I want to look at what the rifle looks like, and I can't see it because my character's in... Oh, no, there we go, finally. So it's turned it into that. So without it, it says compare and contrast. So there's one of them. So this is what it actually looks like. If the game will allow me to just... I want to look at myself, thank you. Why is it so awkward? So yeah, there's the default. It's quite long looking. And then we switch to the customization that they sell. And now we fight with the game so we can see what... I just want to look at myself. Shift. There we go. So now it's more compact. Oh, let's change the colour. Let's do... It's blue at the minute. It didn't look it. Chrome swatch. Sunset dye swatch. No, I like the blue. Okay, I'm pressing shift and I still can't... Oh shit, why am I on the right side? That's better. No, I want to look at... Lower the weapon first. Okay. Right, there's me. 5. No. Ah! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. No, it turns round! It turns around! I press shift and it let me move, but now it doesn't. Control actually does. I have to press control and move the camera. Fucking give us photo mode so we can do this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway. Now. Right. So, if you're going to make any of the advanced vehicles, this is how big the advanced vehicle fabrication station is. Here's the regular one. This is the one for advanced. So if I want to make whatever, Mark 6 wings, yep, no, that's guild materials. I would not do that, but if I did, I can only make them here. If I want to make a carrier, it's here. If I want to make a dozer, you know, sandcrawler, that's all here. Okay. Death still there. Here is the large spice refiner. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. And let's see what happens if I try and place it. So if I not enough spot. Okay. Let's see. So how much space at the base does it want? Right. So to actually build one, I won't be able to. I won't have enough materials. I can build it there. Anything closer, further away. Yeah. This is why bases get big, is because the more advanced machines are ginormous. I'm not sure what the name of the event is, IT O'Derry. Right, there's a medium spice refinery. That's the basic one. This is the medium ore refinery, and this is the large one, which uses less ore to make the same amount of materials. Look at the chungus. We've got 2 of them there and a couple more elsewhere. So yeah, that's why bases get bigger. You know, because they need to. There's no other way. The size is dictated by the stuff you need to build inside it. Right, so you probably noticed all the cannons going off outside. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. This is the event. Now, some of them are erroneous, like they've spawned inside geometry. But if you go up to one of the cannons, there's a couple of Carib. So they're the same level mobs that you get just outside Anvil and the Hollow Hammer. Not too much trouble. So you kill them, and then, you know, loot them. There's chests there, and in the chests you get, well, you get some PvP drop stuff, but also you get chome containers, which are no drop. You can't get rid of them once you've got them. And then outside the kind of bank place, the bank exchange, is a new chome vendor who quite happily will supply you with some new missions and contracts, that is. So it's kill so many Carib. Kind of saw that coming because they're shooting down chome freighters. They're landing on the sand, but they don't have much except what relates to the quest, so they don't have the kind of stuff the standard shot down ships have. But they do have quite a bit of stuff. And then you go back with him and you get these cosmetic rewards for them. The easiest way to get them with the least risk is to go to the rocket launchers, kill the mobs, loot the chest. There's a quest for disabling the rocket launcher, which just needs Like, even an improvised cutaway would work. There's one there, I'll show you once I've gone back to my base and got some fuel. Because I'm rather low and I don't want to have to run it. I mean, I can, but I'd rather not. Oh, and the rocket shooting don't hurt your awning, thankfully, because if they did, this would be a nightmare for people. Apparently there was some at the top of that rock who just took a pot shot at me. Oh, okay. I pressed right click for free look. Why? Oh, sometimes the controls in this game, that's free look. So I should keep going in the same direction. But no, we're just gonna fluff with your flight, you know. Right, let's get some let's get some fuel. I'm very low and I don't have any more cells left. I might have to actually mine some batteries. No, okay. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, I've got the boots I didn't do. I'm going to go pop them in a chest before I forget. There's no way I'm making that, but I just think it's funny it's there. No, they can't hurt your ship. As far as I can tell, anyway, because they haven't hurt mine. Fully fueled. Okay, so I'm going to get a beer. I'll show you the turrets and how you do it. So he gives you disable the turrets is one mission you do for them. I don't know how many it is. 10, 20 or something. That's easy. They're all over the place. Excuse me. The other one is kill Carib, but they only need you to kill 25. I mean, that's me going for a body run just to fill up my death still chest. So it's not hard. It's quite easy peasy. You do get more chome chests, container stuff inside the ships. The ships are on open sand like the other down shuttles that you mine. So there's always the risk the worm's going to come and eat you. Whereas you'll get one per chome rocket launcher doohickey, and they're always on solid ground, so no worm sign. You're okay, kind of a deal. Anyway, back in a sec. Well, he can. Can the rocket? No, not as far as I know. They haven't hit me yet, and I've gone to dozens and dozens of them, so. Let's do an empirical test, however. Let's find a rocket. Maybe there's some over there. I'm gonna find a rocket and put the ornithopter right in front of it just to test. But I'm pretty sure it never hits your plane. I think it's like it's an effect, not an actual shots fired kind of a deal. I've been shot at with rockets before, it's no big deal. You take damage, you take damage. You don't instantly die, but you can die pretty quick if there's enough people shooting them. I feel like half a hair down my throat, but you know how. Now, some people, you can disable the rocket thing in the short term. It respawns pretty quickly, actually. Which is why I've not been disabling them as I've been flying around, because I'm aware that other people may be trying to do that, and I've already completed that contract. I need to find one that's bloody active. Come on. That sounded close. Where was that? Oh, there we go. There's one. I didn't actually take damage though. It'll spin you, but it won't do any damage. I don't think. Come on, shoot me again. Right, 68, 67. Have a look. 67. Oh, maybe it does damage you. Okay. But that could also be those guys shooting at me. Hang on. We need a better test. You got the animation for being shot. Yeah, when those guys shoot at you, they do actually damage your ornithopter. Not a lot, but they do. The only thing that's damaged is the wings and the usual, which are always damaged just by sheer use. Right, okay, so yeah, I'm sorry about this, but I need to kill you so I can do a better test. Okay, so you guys are not shooting at me anymore. Right, so quick test before we start. Let's look at this. 88, 88, 88, 88. Right, okay, let's get in front. So I did take a animation tumble. Let's get a couple in. Didn't get me. Okay, that got me. 87, 8, yeah, so they can hit you, but like for fuck all. Like 1% damage, you know. So I'm not too worried. Yeah, so they can hit you, but even if they do, it won't be for much. Probably scale to Carib damage. Yeah, well, there's a guy, you know, in Arakeen where you go and put your money in the bank or buy something at the exchange. Yeah, that place. There's a guy just outside the door, over to a little bit, you know, over to the right before you go in, and he's the one that gives you the mission to go and do whatever with them. So I've only been hit by them. Amazing, what a personal will. Try after a few beers. I'd have done that. Stone cold sober, sir. For science! I'm a bit more concerned about the yellow, red. Connection to server lost. Oh shit. That's not good. Holy crap. Half my base has vanished. And I cannot exit my ornithopter. Is everyone else just crashed? It's not just me. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no, Spaghetti-O. Have we got issues? Let's look on the Discord. Where are they? Service alerts. Let's have a look. Hi all, we're looking into cases where the event won't resume after a server restart. No, that's not it. Issues. P34. Okay, so we've got to come right out of game, I think, to fix that. Possibly even log into a different server. Holy crap. Well, I couldn't get out of my Orny, so I'm burning fuel I'm not actually using. So, oh my god. Right. Try getting back in, see what happens. Nothing about server disconnection. See what happens. It got to red when I landed it just inside the top half of my base, so hopefully that's where I am. Also, guys, on Twitch, new emote. It's not a cult. Well, if the server resets, it drops you next to your ornithopter rather than whatever. I mean, it's only a fuel cell, but... Skip! We'll try continue first. Uh-oh. Continue's not available. Europe. Xenophon. I think Siege Leg has disappeared. It's not there. Yeah, that's what I mean. So we got Siege Haber, Harger, no Siege Leg. Siege Leg's gone down, I guess. They ate the whole leg, not the whole leg. Yeah, it's looking that way. Xenophon, so, yeah, so it's got me there, but there's no Siege Leg. We're deploying a hotfix? No, that's the other day. Issues with Ponky card? Okay. Knows whether the event won't resume. Okay. Well, that's not the issue I'm having. My issue is my server's disappeared. Which is definitely an issue because I can't play without it. You know? Friends. Xenophon. No, leg is just not there, is it? Yep, not there. Refresh. No, Siege Leg is not happening. So our server node has disappeared on us. Oh my God. Got the crash just before you did. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make sure my character and whatever they had on them plus the Ornithopter is okay. Nope, no leg. So look on the Discord. Are people screaming? They usually are, but about like completely unrelated and ridiculous things. Siege Leg has disappeared. I'm not massively concerned about it. I just want to be back on to make sure it works. The leg, my stuff. I know. If they said no, sorry, that server died, you'll have to start again, my answer would be goodbye. No, that's not how you run a business of any kind. But I very much doubt that's the case. Let's try and refresh again. No leg. Leg is down. Leg is gone. Someone's had the leg. Yeah, I can't continue because the bloody server's disappeared. Oh, jeez. A rollback. Oh, Christ. I would prefer not to have a rollback. Refresh. There you go. No leg. Okay, let's come out of the game again. Let's restart Steam. Oh yeah, good job, Steam. Exit Steam. There we go. Log complete and utterly out. Excuse me. Okay, totally out. Restart Steam. Dune Awakening. Play. Let's see what we get. No matter what the game, Funcom can kill the server with an event. Yeah, we are definitely in the testing stages of the game. My suspicion is they have much bigger ideas, but they're starting small and kind of seeing, does this work? What are the issues when we try to do this? You know, that kind of thing. This is taking twice as long as normal, so there's a bit of a clue. I've refreshed it, showing up for me now. I'm doing this at the minute. It's not even, yeah. Okay. Stop. Exit game. Confirm. Yeah, it's not even letting me get the launcher up. Oh, jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's still stopping. Oh, come on. End task. Steam is still having a moment. Okay, let's exit Steam again. Waiting for Dune Awakening to shut down. Okay, it's gone. Right, it's gone. Try again. Okay, Steam is up. Dune Awakening. Play. Launch. Right, this should be quick. It doesn't seem quick. We should be at the battle eye. Fantastic image. Oh, yep, that's more like it. Yep, that's the time frame I'm used to with the game. This takes a few seconds. Okay, let's do the clickies. Shader check, Unreal 5, you bar steward. Skip. Any button? Oh, continue. All right, let's see how we go. Siege leg has come alive again. Hope to God I'm in the top of my base, which is where it all went Pete Tong. If not, I landed on the top of Anvil, so unless there's a storm, we should be okay. Holy shit. Oh, shit. Quicksand, are you fucking kidding me? Why have I got no audio? Holy crap. Yeah, the audio settings are correct. And my base is 1,000 meters away. Holy shit. Yeah, did you see that? All right, I don't know why I've not got sound. I'm going to do the one thing I know that usually fixes it. Please don't crash my game. Let's just make sure we're over something solid. Right, okay. I'm going to unplug my audio device. Wait there. And just in case I spawn somewhere weird. Right, 1 second. We got audio. We got audio. Holy hell, that was some log in. So I must have left, the server must have gone down while we were flying there. It dropped me into quicksand. Holy hell. Oh, back in the base. That was intense. Logging in and you're in quicksand. What? Yeah. I was nowhere near any, and I never go near it on purpose. You were killed by an NPC. When was this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was that dungeon we were in, I guess. Holy hell. I mean, come on. Should be up now, just rejoined. Thanks, Gear. Yeah, I did. You saw what happened. Okay, I'm going to clip that for later. You can be guaranteed of that. So known, they have to fix this crap of placing HE default location on quicksand. Yeah, just get rid of quicksand. Ooh, that sounds like Spice Blue. Let's have a look. That's quite a way away. Let's go and have a look. The fact this can happen is so dumb. The fact I logged back into hello quicksand is dumb. I was like waist deep by the time I'd finished logging in. And the ornithopter, thank God, hadn't disappeared into the ground. I mean, I think I could have got out of it without the ornithopter, but I wouldn't want to have to try. What if I'd have been on a sandbike? That thing would have been toast, and so would I. I mean, I haven't used a sandbike in forever, but that's not the point. The point is that it can happen to someone that was on a sandbike, and then what the hell are they going to do? You know, I mean, holy hell. Okay, there's our spice. Yeah, we're off of the... Okay, let's get a compactor on the go. The sandbike thing, yeah. Five and go. Right, so you do 5 and you lift off without picking it up. This is the new meta, apparently, but I'm not quite sure I believe it. Yeah. Ah, no! Not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's maybe lift up again. You drop. And then you pick up. They're going to keep changing the worm behavior. Alright, you don't pick it up right away, you get back in the orney, you take off. 5. I mean, while you're doing this, anyone else can swoop in and just grab the spice. I mean, that's the thing. Do your 5, then you GTFO. Whoa. Till the aggro bar disappears, okay. Okay, we're on the dregs now. Yep, there you go. If you stay on the sand that long. Wait for the sign to go down. I'm still seeing the flashing worm sign up on the compass. Right, okay. Yeah, I think we're done. Another one. That's not in rads, is it? If it's in rads, we can't get it. We haven't got a radiation suit with us. Excuse me. Yep, we're in rads here. This altitude. Okay. Forget that one. We are so out of here. Come on. Do not die of rads, do not die of rads, do not die of rads. This would be really, really bad if I died of rads now. Oh my god, we're almost dead. Holy crap. Oh, we're out of rads. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're so close there. Yeah, fucking world map. Let's go. Yeah, that one's a bust. If I'd have had a rad suit with me, I'd have just thrown it on and carried on, but I don't, so. Right, hopefully we go back normally now. Oh my god, that was stress. Oh my god. With all the other good gear on me, I should have not gone into the rads. I really should. Oh, what's this? What's this? Okay, green. Green is good. Holy hell. Let's just dump. Yeah, I was getting more from that. Was that because of perks, maybe? It was in planetologist. Yeah, I did have compaction. And it did give me more. So I would have to do quite a few points to get that maxed out. Because it's 10, 15, 20% max from compaction. So I might actually do that because I was getting quite a bit more. So to get there we need to do dew gathering, I guess. Yeah, so there we go. We got the 20% from that, and I've still got 9 skill points left for the next one. Oh god, that was scary. The logging in to being in quicksand, followed by, oh crap, rads. Yeah, that's a bit it's kind of scary stuff. Yeah, this is when you're thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna lose all this wonderful gear. Yeah, shouldn't be wearing this, going out and doing that. Right, let's go recycle those shields. All we get back are the parts. We don't get the duraluminum or whatever. But we get the rest, so it's not too bad. General, switch it on. If you don't know, I switch it off just in case. Yeah, so we get those back. That's it. Oh dear. Yeah, they have changed the worm aggro. The worm turns up a little faster than it did. In deep desert though, the worm, Jeff's really chill in the deep desert. You can be on the sand for a long time before Jeff shows up, and then yeah, it's GTFO. But yeah. So in this base, if I wanted to build and I can't because I don't have materials, so large oil refinery, look at the chungus size of the thing. It's impossible to place it here, so I go upstairs. It's so big I can't place it there. So okay, maybe I need the hangar bay, but then where do all my planes go? Yeah, can you see the problem? You cannot place it that easily. Invalid. Yeah, so I could put one there. That's what I could do. So I'm just going to do that because I'm not going to make one. That's how big this sucker is in my base. It's right up against there. It's right there. Just for me to build it. It needs plastinium, spice melange, 400 spice melange. So yeah, we ain't doing that, but you get the general idea. Who said it was easy? No one said it was easy. And clearly, there's a reason why they never said that. Because it ain't. Holy hell. Well, that ended up being quite exciting at the end. But yeah, we're going to leave it here. You guys probably want, if your farming drops in silence, I totally get it. Give me a sec. Let's find another DUNE streamer. Who doesn't have whatever. Yeah, someone small. Someone small. Who's this guy with 5 views? I've no idea because I'm having to watch a fucking advert. So I don't know what they sound like, I don't know what this stream is like, and, you know. Did Twitch not get this part of it? That if the first thing you see on a stream to a new streamer is an advert, you are probably not going to watch that stream. Do they not understand that?
Delirium.
Oh god, he's playing music in the background.
Actually, he's my.
No. Don't continue with whatever music they're playing because I don't like it. Who's this guy?
Like, have you seen The Office?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to look up what this other character is.
Okay, they seem reasonable.
I wouldn't.
And there was no ad when we started, so now I know, yep, their microphone works. They don't seem to be arseholes, and the audio's not terrible, so we go raid them, because why not? Right? Okay, so if you're here for the drops,
if
here
the
we
actors,
go. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Zach Woods
so I will be back on Friday, but until then, love you all. See you in the next one. Till then, bye for now.